Hello and welcome to your pick a card reading. So today I am doing a pick a card, but really quickly I wanted to talk about my experience with, I think they're called dragon eggs, and my friend actually sent them to me. She sent me two. They're also known as, just geodes that you break apart yourself. And here it is right here, the biggest piece that I got from it. It's so pretty. Okay. So, I thought that was cool. Anyway, so you're going to choose from number 1, number 2, and number 3. And these are going to be very short messages, really quick messages on what you need to hear right now in regards to a few different areas of your life. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 is going to be the Carnelian vial here. Number 2 is going to be the moss agate. Number 3 is going to be the Peridot. Okay. The timestamps are down below in the description box, so you can go straight there. Okay. So number 1, you've got those of you that chose the Carnelian, you've got the number 9 card, and it says prudence. And it's funny because I was doing a reading for one of my clients and that word kept coming up, prudence. And then my friend gave me this deck and this card actually says prudence. And I was like, this was meant to be. Okay, anyway, so number 9, prudence. This is the 9... I believe this is the 9 of coins. So I'm actually reading out of the Animal Totem Tarot book. And I don't have the actual deck. My friend gifted me the book. She got the book for free. And I love the meanings out of this book. So I'm going to go ahead and read this out of the book. There's a little message here from the message from Tortoise. And it says, "You already have all that you need right now, right where you are. So take it easy, slow down, and just this once, allow yourself to stop and smell the roses. It is okay to relax for a moment, because where you are is safe and protected. Here in this garden, no one needs or wants anything from you. Relax, take a breath, and count your blessings." So when it comes to business or career, with the 9 of Pentacles here, the Prudence card, it's this energy of focusing more so on a mentality of wealth as opposed to making money. Because you can make money, but the thing is, you're always going to be constantly like having to make money. Money comes and goes. But wealth is something that you acquire with a different mindset. So what mindset are you in right now? Is it a money-making mindset? Or is it a wealth building mindset? Because in other words, are you taking your time? Are you enjoying your time as you make your money? Or are you rushing around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to make money? So for some of you, I feel like you are actually enjoying your time with the 9 of Pentacles here. It's almost like you're stopping to smell the roses. For those of you who are not doing that, you are being advised to, enjoy your work, enjoy yourself, and have enjoyable moments. It's okay to slow down, to smell the roses, to have a cup of coffee in the morning, take your time. I feel like you guys here, you're in a good place with the 9 of Pentacles. You're also being asked to kind of enjoy your connections with people more. It's time to enjoy, the relationships that you have. Take your time, slow down, and just enjoy the connections you have. So overall, this is a pretty good energy. I mean, it's got a very bright color here. So I feel like you guys are in a good place. I feel like some of you may not be seeing that. See, it's almost like some of you are here in this darker place here, and you're like, kind of slowly getting to this lighter place here. It's almost like you're getting to that light at the end of the tunnel kind of feeling. But I'm really feeling that most of you guys are pretty much there with this card because it is such a bright card. Let's pull a clarifier for it. And I'm also hearing slow and steady wins the race. So for some of you, slow and steady wins the race in regards to anything, in regards to business, in regards to growing and building a relationship. Slow and steady wins the race. And here you have the Justice card here. So it's all about balance. It's all about being fair. So it's that same energy here. You know, there's no rushing energy here. If you want to build a stronger connection with someone, you know, slow and steady wins the race. If you want to build, you know, an empire, slow and steady wins the race. Whatever it is, you're being advised here to remember that it's the tortoise that wins the race, not the hare. Okay? Now, let me read the Justice card out of the book really quickly. And it says, balance is not just about being even. Balance is about finding the middle path or making it back to one's center. In order to find true balance, one must make sure that one's center is not corrupt or contaminated by the ego. For if it is, justice will be impossible to find. With my beak, I can only pluck out the unwanted toxins from your emotional waters, so you can clear the path back to the middle, back to center, balanced, complete, and whole once again. And this is the message from the crane, because the Justice card in this book is a crane. So slow and steady wins the race. And also, along your way, make sure that you are examining yourself and whatever, you know, tendencies that are may not be so positive that might come up is something that you need to acknowledge and kind of pluck out. Okay, but ultimately I feel like you guys are on a good path. All right, so that is your quick message for today. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day. Now for number 2, those of you who chose the moss agates, you have got number 9. This is the 9 of swords, and it says despair. Do not fear, because we are going to clear this up. And like I said in number 1, I'm going to be reading the meaning out of the Animal to Row book, the Animal Told Him to Row book, because I'm just going to read the quick little message. Like, it has a quick little message for all of the cards up top here, just this little paragraph that I really like. So my friend gifted me this book, and she got it for free. So it didn't come with the deck. It's just the book, but I love the meaning so much. So I'm going to use this, okay? Just to read the quick little message. So this is the Whip Poor Will, which I'm not sure what a Whip Poor Will is. Anyways, so the message is, I don't mean to keep you up all nights. It's really not my fault. You chose to live near where I find my food. But in truth, my only crime is loving the sound of my own voice. My song may not be pleasant to you, but raising up my voice and singing under the moon is heaven to me. I know I don't have much of a range, and I only seem to know 3 words, but it is my song, and I will sing it as loud as I want to. So it's interesting because the 9 of Swords here is that card. It's the insomnia card. It's the card where you are either sleeping too much or sleeping too little. Whatever it is, it's having trouble sleeping. And it's almost like being haunted by your thoughts. It's like your thoughts here are like on this cyclical energy. It's like on this pattern of negative thinking. So you are, even if it's not up late at night, I just feel like for most of you, it is staying up late at night, thinking and stressing and overthinking. So I'm feeling like this is your current energy. So your advice here is to stop overthinking, get out of your head, go out and have fun. I feel like you guys are going through a lot right now. And so you're being asked to shift your focus and shift more onto what it is that brings you joy. Now, all of you may not be in this energy all the time. So some of you are battling with this energy quite often. But there are others of you that I feel like this energy just pops up, okay? And when this pops up, you're being asked to, acknowledge it, bring awareness to it, but don't feed it. Don't allow for your ego to tell you the same thing over and over and over and over again, okay? And interestingly enough, it's clarified by the 5 of Cups from this deck, and it says Priest, which is interesting that they acknowledge the 5 of Cups as the Priest card in this deck. I love this deck, by the way. And again, I'm just going to read the quick little passage, the quick little message here from this book here. And this is from the I don't even know what this is. The capybara. And look at this image here. He's just laying there. Okay, and it says here, the quick little message says, the water is the one place I know I can be safe. In this cool, flowing place, I can allow any and all pain to wash away. In the water, I can release that which I no longer need and clear the energy for something new to take hold. In the water, I know that life continues to flow, even when death is close by. That which has been harmed can be healed, and that which has no place in the present can be washed away with the current. So it's interesting. They depict the Five of Cups very differently in this book than the energy I usually pick up from the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, usually it's like this regretful energy, but with this book, it's very refreshing. Literally, you know, he's swimming in the water. So your answer here also on how to get out of this darker energy, any regrets that you do have, your answer is to simply, you know, wash it away. So some of you, it's literally taking a shower, or going to meditate by a big body of water. Whatever the case is, water is very cleansing. So you're being asked to cleanse yourself with water, cleanse your energy with water. I do feel like because it is the number 9, you are at the darkest place before the dawn. So you're at the darkest before the dawn. So things will be looking up, especially if you do the proper exercises and clearing your energy, whether it's through saging. I do feel like it mainly does need to be with water, even drinking more water, purifying your body in that way. Okay, so that's your quick message. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day. Okay, so for those of you who chose the Peridot, number 3, you guys have the Four of Cups. Now, as I told the other 2 groups, I'm going to be reading the quick little message from the Animal Totem Tarot. Each one of these has a quick, tiny little paragraph here, kind of like a message from the card. And I don't have the actual deck. I just have the book. My friend gifted me with the book, and I love the meanings in this book so much. I often flip through and like pick a page, but here I'm going to just read the meaning of the card that I pull from this deck. And read it out of here. Just a quick little message here. And so with the Four of Cups you guys have, it says, treasure. What treasure? That which you call treasure is just junk in my mind. My world is littered with things that sparkle and shine, but in all honesty, how many shiny things can one actually have? What I am looking for has to be more, do more, and truly move me. Otherwise, it is just another distraction and something else to take up my very limited time. So it's interesting. Let me go ahead and clarify that card. Wow, to clarify that card, you guys have the Empress card here. So it's interesting because I feel like you guys have finally found what it is that brings you satisfaction. And it's because you have, you know, I don't know, you finally looked within and you finally know what it is that makes you feel fulfilled. And so you're finding that, you know, people are going to be offering you their cups. And the thing is, you're just kind of looking at them and you're just like, is that really something that I really want? Or is it something that's just wasting my time? In other words, it could be friendships, connections, love, romantic relationships, you know, business offers, whatever it is. You are now shifting into a place where you are being more discerning in the connections you have, because it's almost like your cup overfloweth. So you're not desperate for anyone's affection. You're not desperate for anyone to fill your cup because you're filling it on your own. And that is a very empowered and positive place to be. So, I mean, ultimately, I don't really see that much advice here for you. Let me go ahead and read the Empress message out of the book and see what comes up with that. Because I feel like you guys are on a really, really good path. And it's interesting because right here on the bottom of the deck, you have the success card. So I feel like you guys are on a sure path to success. And it's because you are embodying a successful person yourself. By loving yourself, by nurturing yourself, and by respecting yourself. You're going to have that mirrored back to you from those in the world. From those outside of you. Okay, and so the quick message here from the Empress is from the cow. It's a message from the cow, and here's a little image here. And it says, on the way towards birth, something amazing happens. Creation. It is the act of creation that brings together the magic of the universe and the power of the spirit. It is through the creation process that the soul gets to express itself unencumbered. Yet everyone seems more impressed with the Big Bang at the end. How funny that the end is the only part that seems to be the cause for celebration. Look deep into my eyes and let me show you how to tap into the true magic you have inside of you. Come, lay down on the grass amongst the wildflowers and let me show you what real creative love feels like. So, it's interesting because I feel like you guys are stepping into that energy here again of like having a lot of love within yourself. So it's like you find love all around you because you love yourself and you're full of love. You enjoy the beauty of the world. You enjoy your own presence. You enjoy your own company. You love yourself more than you ever have before. And if you don't feel like you're in that energy now, you're shifting into it. So this is ultimately really positive. I don't feel like there's really any advice here for you guys other than keep on keeping on, because I feel like you are, you're definitely in a very content energy. And if you're not now, you will be very soon. Some of you may be trying to get pregnant, and this is a sign that you will be successful. If you're not trying to get pregnant, don't worry. This is not for you. That's only for a few people. But ultimately, this is the most positive one here. I would also look up the metaphysical property, the metaphysical meaning of Peridot. There might be a message further for you there. But I mean, ultimately, your message here is, hey, you guys are doing good. You're looking good. You're feeling good. And it's all because you're starting to love yourself first instead of looking for that outside of you. I mean, of course, you want to feel that genuine, true connection with people, but you're not ever going to feel that unless you feel it within yourself first. And I kind of feel like you guys finally realize that. So you are definitely, and then on the bottom of the deck again, underneath the success card was the Wheel of Fortune. So, I feel like you guys are just on a really, really good path here. And there's a lot of luck about to jump into your life right now because you are becoming a more attractive, successful person. Successful energy is, something that you emanate from within. It's not, you obtaining the success first and then become a successful person. It's actually the other way around. You have to be a successful person, energetically emanate that in order to attract success to you. Okay? You guys are on a really good path here, so there's really no advice other than keep on going on. Heads up, there's a lot of good luck here about to turn around in your favor. I'm hearing the tables are going to flip, especially like I just see a lot of good karma coming in. Okay, so the tables are going to flip in a good way. So a lot of good karma is going to start pouring in. Just, I guess the only advice here is to make sure you do check in with yourself periodically and allow yourself to be more and more present. Just if you feel that you're not present, check in and allow yourself to just become more present. All right, so that is your message. If you guys would like to book a reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day.